Imagine in New York City in 1998 where the subways are filthy, Chinatown apartments feel claustrophobic, and every bar looks like it could collapse at any moment. That's the world Darren Aronofsky throws us into with his new crime comedy Caught Stealing. It's a movie that tries to feel dangerous, dirty, and nostalgic all at once but somehow ends up stuck between gritty style and shallow storytelling. The story follows Hank Thompson, played by Austin Butler. Once destined to be a baseball star for the San Francisco Giants, Hank's career was shattered by a car accident. Now he spends his nights drinking, flirting with his girlfriend Yvonne, played by Zoë Kravitz, and living like a man with nothing left to lose. But Butler, with his golden looks and natural charm, never really convinces us that Hank is broken. Instead, when chaos hits, he reacts with the casual shrug of someone who knows he's too pretty to die. That chaos starts when his eccentric neighbor Russ, a punk with a mohawk played by Matt Smith, asks him for a simple favor: feed his cat while he's out of town. But hidden inside that favor is a key one that draws the attention of the city's entire criminal underworld. Suddenly, Hank finds himself hunted by everyone from Russian mobsters to two Hasidic hitmen, played by Vincent D'Onofrio and Liev Schreiber, to a no-nonsense NYPD detective brought to life by Regina King. Even Bad Bunny steps in as a gangster named Colorado, adding to the carnival of danger. Aronofsky clearly wants this film to be a love letter to New York crime cinema, and he drops in plenty of nods to prove it. Carol Kane, who once shined in Hester Street, pops up for a memorable cameo. Griffin Dunne, best known for After Hours, another frantic tale of paranoia in the city, gets his moment too. These appearances are fun, but they also remind viewers of just how good those older films were. Because while Caught Stealing wants to echo the classics of Scorsese or the raw intensity of movies like Good Time and New Jack City, it never quite reaches their depth or danger. Visually, the movie nails its setting. The old diners, grimy walk-ups, and even the famous black and white cookie of New York make the city feel alive again. The backdrop feels authentic, like stepping back into a forgotten corner of the late 90s. But the action doesn't always match the atmosphere. For all its chases, gunfights, and bloody encounters, the film rarely makes you feel like the stakes are real. Even when Hank takes a brutal beating that leaves his kidneys damaged, a detail that should make every beer he drinks a matter of life and death, it barely registers as a threat. And that's where the film falters most. Aronofsky, once known for mixing raw style with emotional punch in films like Requiem for a Dream and even Pi, seems more focused here on the surface than the soul. Caught Stealing looks the part, dark, sexy, and violent, but it doesn't hit with the weight that true crime thrillers demand. Instead, it plays like a stylish throwback, the kind of movie you might have rented from Blockbuster in the late 90s, enjoyed for a night, and then forgotten. Still, it's not without its charm. Aronofsky knows how to make New York a character of its own, and the cast, even when boxed into thin roles, makes the ride entertaining enough. But for a film that promises chaos, danger, and gritty thrills, it never quite lands the knockout punch. Caught Stealing ends up being more of a cinematic exercise than a story that sticks with you, proof that even the most visually skilled directors can sometimes get lost in their